Hey guys, welcome back to Phil Plays TCG. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. We haven't talked about Dragon Ball Super Masters in a hot second, and honestly, I've been kind of getting that urge and that itch to get back into at least somewhat casual to competitive Masters, and the recent reveals, which have been going insane by the way, from Bandai for the Dragon Ball Super Masters card game. They've been releasing every day. It's multiple cards from the brand new set History of Z, and this recent reveal has got me excited to get back into it, and that is the Gamma Brothers are coming back to Dragon Ball Super Masters after 2 years of being banned, for good reason. Back in the day, the last competitive deck I built for Masters was Gamma Bros. I took it to Dragon Ball Super Nationals back in 2022 with my brother. Ended up placing 300th out of, God, I want to say like 500 something players. I went 7-6 that day, or was it 6 and? It was, yeah, 7 and I think it was 7-5 that day. But anyway, I loved the leader. It was super fun, but the deck, so the leader eventually got banned, which made a lot of its support essentially useless since it doesn't have a leader to work with. This is the first time we've gotten a new Gamma leader since then. So I'm very excited to hop back into this and talk about the leader here. So if you do like Dragon Ball Super Card Game content, you are in the right place. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button as we are on our way to 2,500 subs. And I appreciate any and all support you guys are willing to give. But let's hop into leaders here. So leader front side, Gamma 2. The original one had both Gammas. So this is interesting that we're only getting, the single Gamma. As you can tell here, if you're coming over from Fusion World, the leaders are a bit different. They are weaker on the front side and the back side, but let's talk about this here. During its permanent is negate the energy exhaust skill on all blue-green multicolor red ribbon army cards in all of your areas. This is something I believe was on the original Gamma leader as well. It allows you to play your blue, green, or whatever multicolor energy you have in your energy area in active mode right off the bat instead of having to tap it down. Hopefully, Fusion World will be getting multicolor cards eventually. But anyway, this is solid. Love it. When attacking, draw one card. Its awakening ability is when your life is at 4 or less, or you have 2 or more energy and a blue-green multicolor Z extra in your battle area, draw 2 cards and add cards from your life until you have 6 life or less. Basically, with this, you're going to be able to awaken super quickly because we do have a blue-green Z extra that we'll go over. But yeah, I like it. It's pretty neat. It does awaken into Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 Justice. 15k body. Auto, when this card attacks, draw 1 card. One thing to notice right off the bat is that the energy exhaust is no longer a thing. Its permanent does not allow you to play your multicolor cards in active mode anymore. So that is interesting. At the end of your turn, send your energy to its owner's warp until you have 3 energy, and then add cards from your hand to your energy in rest mode until you have 3 energy. Oh, excuse me. So when I first read this, I was looking like, what's the point? Like, you're always going to have 3 energy. But no, talking with the community, basically this means that you're always going to end your turn with 3 energy. Always. If you go below 3, you're going to go back up to 3. If you're over 3, you're going to go back down to 3. So you're always going to end the turn with 3 energy. Activate main once per turn, add up to 2 blue red ribbon army cards from your hand to your energy. And you cannot play non-red ribbon army battle cards for the turn. So, you may start your turn at 3. You're going to charge a card, go to 4. With this ability, you're going to take 2 cards from your hand and place them into your energy. So you're going to go from 3 energy to 6. You're always going to have at most 6 energy to work with every turn, but you're always going to go back down to 3. The fact that the cards come from your hand means your hand could see a little bit of troubles. You may not be able to have the biggest hand in the world, but depending on the other cards we're going to see in this archetype, you may be able to work with that. But basically, this does allow you to then to take 2 cards from your hand and place into your energy, which So even if you have multicolor cards, they're coming to play rest mode. So, man, this is going to be weird. This is certainly it's going to be constantly focusing on, which cards get put into your energy. Let's talk about the rest of the cards here first before I start rattling on. So that's the leader. Interesting leader. First, we have Android 19, Military Terror Creation. A 1-drop 4K body with 5K combo power. When this card is played, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, add up to 1 blue Android card with a cost of 6 or less, and then shuffle your deck. So, basically, you're going to be able to search for most pieces in your deck from this guy. Auto, if your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, when this card in your energy is placed into its owner's drop by a skill of a blue red ribbon army card in any area, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy in rest mode. So maybe I'm mistaken with this, but because it says if by the skill of any blue red ribbon army card, that would include your leader because it says in any area. So if this card is in your energy and you have to place it into your drop area because of your leader ability, you should be able to then trigger this card. This card's ability to then take the top card of your deck and add to your energy in rest mode. So this puts you back up to 4, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this card's decent. Not bad. Next, we have Android 17, Military Terror Creation. A 3-cost 15k body with 5k combo power. It has deflect, which means it cannot be countered by any counterplays, which is solid. We don't have that in Fusion World, but hopefully we won't get that. When this card is played, add up to 1 blue red ribbon army card from your energy to your hand. So we're already starting to see like you're going to be using your energy as a secondary hand, which is cool. Activate main for limit 1 for 1 blue. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice and you have 2 or more energy, play this card from your hand. So this went from a 3-cost 15k to a 1-cost 15k, which I like. Activate main. Once per turn, you may place 1 card in your energy into your drop area to draw 2 cards. So, since you're going to be going down to 3 energy at the end of your turn anyway, allowing you to kind of burn away that energy just to get more cards in hand is super cool. I like this. Next, we have Android 18, Unknown Threat. This is a Z Unison card. This will go into the Z deck. It is 3 energy, at least 3 blue energy required, plus 2 Z energy, which, if you're a Fusion World fan, you're like, what the hell is Z energy? Basically, every time you combo something, you can place it into your Z energy and use it as an additional energy source to pay for things. Now, this is a lot. This is a 20k Z Unison with double strike and blocker. Solid. If your leader is a blue Android card, when this card attacks, add up to 1 blue Android from your energy to your hand. Once again, you're taking cards from your energy, which is super cool. Activate main, choose up to 1, it's +1. If you played Magic the Gathering, this is kind of like a Planeswalker, by the way. Activate main, +1, choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Then switch this card to active mode at the end of the turn. So this allows you to get rid of something on your opponent's board, as well as restand itself to use as a blocker. That's solid. Activate main for +0. Your opponent places 1 card from their hand at the bottom of their deck, and you switch it to 1 of your blue energy to active mode at the end of your turn. So this has a lot of utility behind it. You can either get rid of something on the board, or you can get rid of something out of hand, plus restand an energy for later use. I like that. That's pretty solid. Now we have Android 13, Military Terror Creation. Where's my trucker hat? 6-cost, 20k body with 5k combo power. Deflect, so can't be targeted with counterplays. Auto, limit 1 for 1 blue. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, when this card in your energy is placed into its owner's drop area by a skill of a blue red ribbon army card in any area, draw 1, and then play this card from your drop. Then add to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy and rest mode. So once again, you're going to be playing this card in your energy. Then you get rid of it at the end of a turn with your leader ability, which allows you then to tap 1 to play this card, draw 1, and then it replaces itself with the top card of your deck. That's super cool. So basically, you're never paying 6 for it. You're only paying 1. Activate battle once per turn. Place 1 card from your energy into its owner's drop area. Choose up to 1 of your cards, and it gets plus 10,000 power for the battle. So I'm starting to see a theme here. You're placing 2 cards from your hand into your energy at the start of your turn to boost how much stuff you can do. But then you can just place those cards from your energy into your drop to get bonus skills. You're going to have to go down to 3 energy at the end of your turn anyway, so you might as well just burn those energy cards. Yeah, this is solid. Next we have, here's the blue-green Z extra card. It is it's called Justice Impact. A 2-cost, 1 blue, 1 green, and then 1 Z energy. Permanent, negate the energy exhaust skill on all blue-green multicolored red ribbon army cards in all of your areas. So, after you awaken, this card allows you to keep placing your green-blue cards in active mode. So that's good. When this card is played in a battle, switch up to one of your blue-red ribbon army leaders to active mode. So you swing with your leader, play this card, restand your leader. That's solid. Actually, hold on a second. I want to check one thing here. When this card attacks, draw 1. It's not a once per turn. So that means you can draw again when it swings in. Again, that's super cool. Activate main. Place 2 of your energy into the drop area and remove this card from the game. Choose all of your opponent's battle cards and KO them. Wow, this is a board wipe for your opponent, and it's so super easy to pull off. You just get rid of this card, discard 2 energy when you already have put those cards down from your leader ability. Yeah, you want to run damn near, like, you probably want to run like 3 copies of this in your ZE deck just in case you need to burn through a couple. But that's super cool. I like this a lot. Next we have Gamma 1 and 2 Military Terror Creations, a 4-cost, 1 blue and 1 green requirement, 10k combo power with 1 energy, and it's 15k body. Energy exhaust, dual attack, and blocker. Dual attack means it can swing twice, which is super cool. Activate main / battle once per turn. Place 1 of your energy into its owner's drop. Choose it to 1 of your blue red ribbon army cards, and it gets 5k power for the turn. It specifies 1 red ribbon army card, so it can be your leader. So which means combine this with Justice Impact, you'll be able to swing 20k twice. That's super cool. Plus 15k with this body twice. Activate battle, limit 1 for 1 blue energy. If your leader is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, and your opponent has 2 or more energy, play this card from your hand. Then your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. I like that a lot. Now, the only thing I am a little cautious about is that a lot of previous cards we looked at said if the leader's backside is this. But this one says if your leader is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, which means that I'm assuming this card requires your leader to be awakened. But do the other cards require your leader to not be awakened? Because it says specifically the backside. But if I awaken my leader, the front side is now Gamma 1 and 2 Justice. So the backside would technically just be Gamma 2. Let me know in the comments down below, because like I said, I'm a little out of the loop how that is ruled. But this card is pretty solid. Now we have Cell Max, Military Terror Creation. An 8-cost card with 4, requiring at least 4 blue energy, 5k combo power, and it's a 30k body. Deflect, double strike, barrier, and blocker. So a lot of really big keyword skills here. Auto, at the end of your turn, switch it to 1 of your blue energy to active mode. Solid. Activate main / battle once per turn. Place 1 of your energy into its owner's drop area. Switch this card to active mode, so it can swing twice. Solid as hell. Or you can just swing once, restand it, just so it's a 30k blocker. Activate main for 4 blue energy. If your leader's backside is, see the wording there. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, choose it to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. Then play this card from your energy. So this card can be played from the energy for 4. So this is kind of telegraphing that to your opponent that, hey, you've got this really big body, but it's a decent card. I like it. Next we have Clash, a 0-cost extra. Permanent, this card gangs Red Ribbon Army in all areas. Makes sense. Activate battle once per turn. Activate battle limit 1. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, and you place 1 of your energy into owner's drop, draw 1 card. Then choose up to 1 of your blue android cards, and it gets 10k power for the battle. So, for free, you can just drop an energy to draw a card and play this. Once again, solid. I like it. Now we have Android 16, Military Terror Creation, a 6-cost, 20k body with 5k combo power. It is a double striker. Love me Android 16. At the end of your turn, switch it to 1 of your blue energy to active mode. Solid. It has no protection though, so it could die at any point in time. Activate main, limit 1 for 2 blue. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, play this card from your hand. So for 2 energy. Solid. Activate main once per turn. Add up to 1 blue. Add 1 blue red ribbon army card from your energy to your hand. Choose it to one of your opponent's battle cards and place it at the bottom of its owner's deck. So this card can get rid of a card on board, and you're adding a card from your energy to your hand, so you're getting more cards in hand. Yeah, I like this. It's solid. It has no protection though, so like I said, it can be taken care of pretty easily. Next we have 2-cost Super 17, fusion of 2 techniques. It is a super combo. Auto, if your leader... super combos in Dragon Ball Masters work a little differently compared to Fusion World. It is a 10k combo at all times, but it's a free 10k combo, which typically they don't have those in Masters. If your leader is blue and your leader is a Z leader, or your leader is a Z leader... If your leader is blue, or your leader is a Z leader, or you have 2 or more Z energy, or you have a Z battle card in play, when this card is used in a combo, draw 1. It's a whole lot of ifs, but this is neat. I can see the reason to run this. It's not Red Ribbon Army, though, which is unfortunate. Next, we have 3-cost Android 18 Military Terror Creation. 15k body, 3-cost, 5k combo, deflect. When this card is played, add up to 1 blue Red Ribbon Army card from your energy to your hand. Activate main/battle once per turn. Place up to once per turn for 1 blue. Place up to 1 of your energy into its owner's drop. Choose it to 1 of your blue Red Ribbon Army battle cards and switch it to active mode. Solid. Activate main. Limit 1 for 1 blue. If your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice and you have 2 or more energy, draw 1 and play this from your hand. Solid. I'm loving the interaction that we're getting with a lot of these cards. Now we have Android 20 Military Terror Creation. I'm seeing the theme here. I kind of wish they would do something a little different with the names. But 1-cost 4k body with 5k combo power. When this card's played, draw 1. So it's a cantrip basically. Auto, if your leader's backside is Gamma 1 and 2 Justice, when this card in your energy is placed into its owner's drop by a skill of a blue Red Ribbon Army card in any area, add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your energy in rest mode. Similar to the Android 19, this just allows you to draw 1 and then... yeah. But you could play this card in your energy as well. I like it. Basic, but interesting. And finally, sorry for the different type of quality picture here, but let's bring this up here. We have Cell Military Terror Creation. It is one of the super rares of the set, blue-green, 5-cost with at least 2 blue and 2 green. 10k combo power for 1. Energy Exhaust and Double Strike. Auto, for 1 blue and 1 green, if it is your turn at the end of a battle in which this card was used in a combo from your hand or energy, play this card from your drop. Then add up to 1 blue or green card from your hand to your energy in rest mode. Auto, when this card is played, choose to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. Activate battle, limit 1. Use this card in a combo from its owner's energy. So you can play this card you can combo this card for free from your energy once per turn, which then, by comboing with it, you tap a blue and a green to then play this card from the drop after it's comboed. And then it replaces itself with a card from your hand. And yeah, it gets rid of any card on your opponent's board. It can't get through barrier, which is a bit of an annoyance, but anything else that's not protected by barrier, this thing's going down. This is the last card revealed so far, and like I said, I loved playing the Gammas back in the day. This stuff looks awesome. It's very like energy manipulation. You're constantly doing things from your energy, playing cards from your energy, replacing cards. It makes you think about each of your moves, but there's so much interaction you can do with this archetype. I like it a lot. Plus, there's a lot of really cool cards from the original Gamma Bros archetype that I can see myself playing in this deck. So, overall, I am super excited to get my hands on this archetype and these cards. My brother is going to be printing off some... he's going to be printing off some proxies here. We're going to try to get in some games with the new support. This new set, History of Z, looks really, really cool. The artwork has been awesome. People are hyped for this. It's been quite a few months since the last Dragon Ball Master set came out. I'm happy for the community. The community seems to be doing strong. But we'll have to see how long Masters continues. But with this support, with this new set, I'm super hyped to start playing Masters again. Let me know what you think about the Gamma archetype in the comments down below. And any Fusion World players that watch this, let me know what you think about these cards and how crazy they are in comparison to Fusion World. And we'll be back with more Fusion World content in the future and some more Masters content. Thank you guys so much once again for checking out this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.